guys, Walther here to talk about my Walther P38 9mm pistol. Got this just recently and I'm super excited about it. So just a little bit of background on this gun. This is a P38 designed by Carl Walther in the late 1930s. It's designed to replace the Luger P08 Parabellum, as that pistol was very, very expensive to produce, and just some more modern features were desired. So this was, I believe, introduced in 1940 for actual use by the German army and the Waffen SS and the Wehrmacht, and it's just a great pistol. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So this is my P38. You can see it's marked right there, P38. On the slide, it's got the little nice Walther scroll. It's got some markings on the frame, and then there's a serial number. I'm gonna have to look that up a little bit later, but this is just an awesome pistol. It fits great in the hand. It has a great sight picture. The sight blade, the front sight blade, is space on either side of it, so you can see your target. Versus a lot of older pistols, the front sight will take up the space, the notch completely on the rear sight, which is nice. Just extremely comfortable and just a great design. So now the holster I've got is a post-war German holster, which I'm fine with. It's leather, it's close enough. Basically, from what I understand, the original World War II holster sucks if it's anything like this Bundeswehr holster for the P1. And the Bundeswehr used the P38 P1 up until it was replaced completely by the P7 in 2004. So if the World War II German holster, anything like this one, I don't want to have anything to do with it. This is the crappy holster. I'm going to make a video about this later, so I fucking hate that holster. So this one's nice. It allows a quick access. It's got the nice little leather tab. This one's broken, and it's got a nice big space for you to fit over your pistol belt or your web gear. I like that. A lot of pistol holsters, the loops will fit on very tight, so it's kind of a pain to get them on and off. This has space for one spare magazine. You can see right there, it's a legit Walther magazine, single stack, 8-round 9mm Parabellum, which is nice. Just a little single stack mag and large holes for the belt loop, and this fits in there nice and snug, and I think this gives reasonably quick access. All you do is drop it and then you're good to go. But just very, very cool. One weird thing though is that I've noticed is when you open up the holster, it'll drop on the belt, which is a little bit unusual. So anyways, alright, so and this shoots the 9mm Parabellum. Just got some standard Federal in there. Got it on sale for a really good price. But it's got a safety, a 2-position safety. So down is fire, or Feuer in German, and S is safe. I don't know what the word for safe is, but just a very neat pistol. What feature that I really like, which definitely edges out at 1911, makes this a pistol really ahead of its time, is the decocker. So you just rotate the safety lever down, the pistol is cocked, and then it decocks it. So just very, very cool. And just it works pretty much like any other standard pistol. You've got your slide release right here. One thing that does set this apart, like a lot of European pistols, this has a heel release, which a lot of people find to be bothersome. It's a feature that I actually like. So if you drop the pistol, well, it prevents the magazine from coming out. If you drop the pistol, I dropped my Bursa, it landed on the mag release, the magazine fell out, and just prevents the mag release from being bumped by any clothing, equipment, etc., or accidentally by the thumb. So this is an extremely smooth mag removal and insert. What I like about the P38 is that you just insert the mag and then it clicks into place. You don't have to smack it with your hand a lot of times, like you will with a lot of other guns. So I like that. And a feature that I like about this pistol is that it does not have a magazine disconnect. Let's just make sure that's empty. Is that it does not have a magazine disconnect, so you can shoot the pistol without the magazine being in it. And as you can see, this is a double and single action, so you can basically keep it off safe if you need to draw your gun and then fire. The double action trigger is actually really nice. Again, wouldn't expect anything less from a Walther. So, but the single action is just light, crisp, and beautiful. And a cool feature about this pistol that you don't really see a lot of is that it has a loaded chamber indicator. That little pin right there protrudes when there's a loaded round in there, so you can feel it, that it's in there, which is a neat feature. I haven't really seen on a bunch of other guns. Again, let's go ahead and just make sure that this is unloaded. You can actually cycle the action with the safety on, which is something that I like. It just prevents accidental discharge. But this pistol again served the German military from 1938-1940 all the way until 2004. So definitely a long legacy, and just influenced a lot of designs like the Beretta 92, and then the Croatian PHP MV9, which I actually want to get. The PHP MV9 and MV17, the long barrel version, actually is based off of the Walther design. Saw it at one of the gun shows a long time ago. And the pistols can be found for cheap, around $200, but good luck finding a spare magazine. And the ones that you find will come without grips, so you're gonna have to spend about $50 on grips for that. So I haven't been able to find a spare magazine anywhere, so it's one reason why I haven't bought one. And I've heard there were quality control problems as well. But back to this, just a very cool pistol. Again, it feels great in the hand. It's a very well made design. This one, the bore is really good on it, and I haven't shot it yet, but I have no complaints as of yet. I almost lost a part that was pretty much impossible to get. The trigger bar spring pin fell out. It's a very small piece. Almost lost that, and I wouldn't have been able to find another one. Thank goodness I was able to find the piece wedged somewhere, and I was able to get out with tweezers and put it back on the gun. So just again, very cool pistol. So this is what the pistol looks like as worn on the web belt. I see a lot of pictures of troops wearing it on the left. They'd have a machine gun ammunition pouch or whatever, because this primarily pistol was issued to mortar crews, machine gunners, stuff like that, secondary positions. No, well, not secondary, where their primary weapon wouldn't be a rifle. But I see a lot of it on the left side, which is works for a cross draw, which it's not too bad. I find that when I put the pistol on the right here, that the belt tends to sag a lot more, to where I'd have to use a Y strap, but I think it's pretty comfortable on the left, and then it doesn't feel as awkward reaching my arm up to get the pistol versus doing the cross draw. And I'll show you guys what I meant by when the holster drops. So when I undo the flap, the holster drops down. I mean, I don't know if that's part of the design or what, but it's just an unusual thing. Again, probably not going to get the World War II leather style holster, as if it's anything like the Bundeswehr holster. It sucks. I hate it. Again, I'm going to get back to that in a different video. But I'm just really happy with this piece. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while, and can't afford a Luger or something like a high power. Was going to get a Tokarev possibly. When this caught my attention, just the guy I know had it. I was going to get a Tokarev, but those have dried up, and then ammunition is ridiculously expensive, whereas the 9mm Parabellum is extremely, extremely cheap and easy to find. So definitely happy I got myself this. Just a nice addition to my World War II impression. Still trying to lose some weight. I'm going to probably get a pair of pants. Don't know if I'm going to get a full tunic, as in Texas it gets ridiculously hot here. This is pretty much just a range outfit. Maybe do reenacting in a few years, but for right now I'm just going to skip the tunic, maybe get a field shirt or something like that. So just doing a little review on this pistol. Again, hoping to get together with my brother, who he was in the video with the SKS, go shooting with him, so I can have a cameraman and then do some cool stuff, get a private bay, shoot this, shoot the Mauser, and then shoot an AR-15 too. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.